Good luck getting a cab in a good chunk of Europe Wednesday. Cab drivers in Great Britain, France, Germany, and Spain are slowing down or stopping service entirely in protest of private car companies such as Uber.
Well, taxi drivers here in London are promising chaos. We are expecting anywhere from 10 to 12,000 black cabs to show up for these protests starting at 2 p.m. here today, London time.
The transit workers say Uber and similar services cut into the traditional roles of taxis without paying the fees and licensing they have to.
Was selling bread on a table in front of a baker shop without paying taxes or welfare charges. Unfair competition, that's what it is.
Drivers in Madrid are reportedly taking the day off work. In France, taxis are jamming traffic with so-called escargot operations, driving at a snail's pace. Uber appears to be taking the protest and publicity at face value. The Wall Street Journal quotes Uber's general manager for Western and Northern Europe. If anything, it's going to make Uber even more visible and make a lot of people realize that they now have choices that they didn't have before. The protests coincide with Uber's launch of Uber Taxi in London. Starting today, Londoners can use Uber's app to book one of London's iconic black cabs, not just a private vehicle. The UK's Institute of Directors likened the outcry from cabbies and Uber's continued rollouts in the face of them to failed attempts to contain the spread of the power loom in the 19th century, telling the BBC, "Black cabs have been a symbol of London for many decades, known across the world, but symbols, no matter how iconic, cannot be allowed to stand in the way of innovation." For Newsy, I'm Micah Sargent.